advertise.com. The Andale Indians play on Ad Astra Radio. Listen all season for Andale Indians basketball on Ad Astra Radio. The following is a presentation of the Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage. Coming up, coverage of Andale Indians basketball on Ad Astra Radio. Stream the Indians all season with live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Our countdown to tip-off gets underway next with the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Andale Indians basketball on Ad Astra Radio.
At Midway Motors, we are here for you for every mile of life. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or selling one, Midway Motors will buy your vehicle even if you're not in the market to buy one of ours. Just stop by one of our 5 locations and one of our appraisers will evaluate your vehicle and you can leave with a check the same day. It's fast and easy. Visit MidwayMotors.com for more information. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
The final game of the Rupp Invitational is just under 15 minutes away. Andale and Cheney for the Rupp Invitational title in the 56th annual tournament. Good evening, everyone, from Halstead High School. Here in Halstead, Amanda Norris is our studio engineer back in Hutchinson. Reed Huckins up top, or to our right, running the camera on Ad Astra TV, alongside Dan Buchanan. I'm Dylan Sherwood. The top 2 seeds in the tournament have made it to the championship game, and Dan Buchanan, we have a good one here to finish this tournament off.
Yeah, this is a very quality team, and Cheney, little deceiving with their record. You think about their 9-6, but you're talking about several teams that they've played with very good records. Pratt's ranked in 4A. They've lost to them, but they've beaten a lot of good teams. They've gotten beat by Wichita Trinity, a 3A ranked team, and then by Heston. So the record's a little deceiving, but this ought to be good. Think about this. This is Coach Buchanan's 20th year in the Adolph Rupp. Mm-hmm. He's been in the finals, and Andale's been in the finals 13 times. So they're used to being here. This is not strange territory for the Andale Indians, and ended up winning it 8 times out of those 13 trips to the finals. So this ought to be good. Andale needs to get a little good start, and away we'll go. Let's see what happens.
Yep, Cheney looking for their first tournament title here since winning it in 2024. Andale looking for their first tournament title here in Halstead since 2019. So a good one coming up here from Halstead. Andale and Cheney will break down tonight's matchup when we come back, as this is the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. This is coverage of Midseason Tournaments Week, presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Midway Motors, for every mile of life. Find the best local sports coverage at adastraradio.com. Andale Indians basketball on Ad Astra Radio.
Moving on from a property is a big decision, and you shouldn't navigate it alone. The right guidance protects your time, your priorities, and your bottom line. Wygan Real Estate and Auction guides you through an honest and direct process that reveals true market value and honors the stewardship of selling real estate. Our award-winning marketing strategy attracts the eager, qualified buyers your property deserves.
Start with a free, no-pressure consultation at wygan.com.
If high fertilizer prices have you scratching your head, call our team of professionals at Heartland Soil Services and let us help you determine exactly what you need, where you need it, for all of your fertility needs. If you've grid soil sampled within the last 4 years, we've got the data to make the prescription to put your fertilizer exactly where you need it. Or, if you'd like to try a grid soil sample, call us today and we can help.
Heartland Soil Services.
And remember, unless you test, it's just a guess.
Our mission at Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys is adding empowerment to injury.
In a recent auto accident case we settled for a client, we resolved it for $1 million for his medical expenses and his pain, suffering, and mental anguish because he had a bad concussion. I'm Mike Wyatt. I would love to talk to you and give you a free case estimate and free case analysis to see if we can get you more for your case.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
Hey there, fellow farmers. This is Jonathan Danzel with Integrity Ag. Whether you're dealing with nitrogen leaching, phos and micronutrient tie-up, or struggling with hard-to-kill weeds, we offer products and solutions that work. With high phos prices today, ask about our air drill ready humic and fulvic acid and black gypsum products to unlock the tied up phos out in your fields. We are also your area Pivot Bio and LG Seeds dealer. Check us out on the web at www.integrityagsells.com.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Back in Halstead, more of the Midway Motors drives to the game. Andale and Cheney, championship game of the 56th annual Rupp Invitational. Dan, let's talk a little bit about what these teams have done to get here. Andale defeating Lawrence in round one on Monday, 75-56. Yesterday, a 50-45 win over Garden Plain in overtime. Cheney, on the other hand, they defeated Winfield on Tuesday night, 58-43, and last night they defeated Haven 70-60. Andale, the fifth-ranked team in 4A, 9-2 now on the year, winners of 4 straight. Cheney 9-6 on the year, they have also won 4 straight. And the Cardinals 6-2 here in January.
Yeah, this is very good. You just see them out there on the court, and you can recognize there is some quality basketball players, and they're used to winning. This is not strange territory for Cheney either, and so they play very aggressive man-to-man defense with some very good athletes, very good basketball players, so this will be quite a challenge for Andale. Very physical team, too. When you look at them out there, normally you'll say, oh, man, Andale, you're bigger and stronger than this team. Hey, this team matches up pretty big and probably bigger than Andale, definitely on the inside.
You look at their scoring, they're averaging 56 points a game and allowing their opponents to 51. Dan, you mentioned in our first segment losing to Wichita Trinity by 2, losing to Pratt by 3. They also lost to Sterling, lost to Dodge City, and also lost to Heston, and they have a 2-point loss to Mulvane. After that loss against Dodge on January 9th, they've rallied off 4 in a row.
Right, they're 6-2 since January, so they have confidence. They know what they're doing well. They played very well last night, very aggressive on their man-to-man defense. Andale's got to match that tenacity a little bit. You can't start out slow. You've got to come out playing well. In tournament play, here's what you want. These guys have been there. They understand this. But what you have to do, you have to play to expectations. Everybody does. It's championship basketball. And then you got to have somebody play above expectations.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to play normal, but then somebody's got to take off and play above.
Well, Alex Lynch is leading them in scoring at 14 points a game, a 6'2 junior. Quade Thomas, a 6'6 junior, 12 points. Last night, I was taking some notes, putting together my notes. Can shoot the 3. He had some dunks last night. Reese Toller, who was their quarterback last fall for them, averaged 7 points a game, provides some senior leadership. But yeah, you mentioned with these guys and Reese Toller, leading that Cheney Cardinal team all the way to the sectional round where they lost to Rock Creek, who ended up coming to Andale before, and then Andale beat Rock Creek to get to the 3A state title game. But athletes across the board, and you expect it with Cheney. They're going to have multiple sport guys.
Yeah, they're looking at the front line, 6'4", 6'6", 6'2", and the 6'2" is really the strongest of all of them, and he plays really hard, Aiden Cohn. And then their best shooter is Alex Lynch. A lot of juniors, so even their best years might be 1 year away. People keep in mind, I know that Cheney knows it, but people probably don't. They also had a player 6'7" a year ago. He's now in Arizona prep school, so this team would even be bigger if he was still here. So, Andale, can you handle it inside? Can Can you match how they're going to play on the inside and still cover a little bit on the three-point shooters, because they're also very, very effective from the three-point line.
Let's take our next break here in the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Our ones to watch is on the other side. We'll get you some keys when we come back as well. This is covered to midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
The Midway Motors Drive to the Game is next. Stream the Indians all season with live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Ad Astra Radio, your home for high school sports.
At Hutch CC, I learned way more than what was in the books. Small classes, real support, and friends who feel like family. It gave me the confidence to chase what's next. Your future begins at hutchcc.edu.
At My Great Clip Salon, I get to use my skills as a stylist to make you look and feel great. It's important to me to listen to what customers want, and seeing them light up at the end of their cut, that's what I love about my job. I'm Katie, and I'm a Great Clip Salon stylist.
Andale Ready Mix has superior service, quality concrete, and cutting-edge equipment. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial jobs, large or small, they do it all. For your next concrete job, call today, 316-832-0063. Andale Ready Mix. This mud's for you. Andale Construction offers rolled, compacted concrete, cement soil stabilization, and dirt services. They pride themselves on delivering products of paramount quality while maintaining the highest standards in order to achieve the best quality product and service for our customers. To see how Andale Ready Mix and Andale Construction can help you with your next project, go to Andale Ready Mix or AndaleConstruction.com.
At Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing, we believe every patient deserves a caring nurse by their side. As a nurse-owned, family-operated agency, we work around the clock to place compassionate, experienced nurses where they are needed most. Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing, where quality care is a call away. Call today at 316-204-0845. That's 316-204-0845 for Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing.
Here's a bright idea. Don't buy the cheapest TP. It's not worth it. You know what is worth it? IdeaTek high-speed fiber internet. IdeaTek delivers seamless high-speed connectivity, and it won't disintegrate at just the worst possible moment. Don't go single-ply when it comes to your connectivity. Go fast and reliable. Reliability and quality, another bright idea from IdeaTek. Get high-speed IdeaTek fiber internet at ideatech.com.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
We're about 3.5 minutes away from our championship game starting between Andale and Cheney. It's time now for our ones to watch, brought to you by Jonathan Dancel, Integrity Ag, offering personalized soil nutrient solutions. Online at integrityagsales.com.
Okay, looking at this, before we say players to watch, hey, I want to give credit to Andale students. Look at that. Over there underneath that goal, there's probably 50, 60 students there braving the cold and the snow, out here ready to go. I'm sure we'll hear from them throughout the night. Players to watch. Hey, we're trying to take care of business. We can't afford any foul trouble. Caden Fowler and Hunter Grimes, you got to match the strength inside and rebound. So you are a huge factor tonight. They're going to come out. They're going to try to block shots all night. They love to try to block shots. Stay on the floor, get your blocks out, and everybody rebound. But Caden Fowler and Hunter Grimes, you got to match the strength inside.
Excellent. Those are our ones to watch, brought to you by Jonathan Dancel, Integrity Ag, offering personalized soil nutrient solutions. Online at integrityagsales.com. Let's take a look at the Buehler Dental Care scoreboard. Buehler Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. 3 games in the books here from Halstead. Third place game just wrapping up a little over 13 minutes ago. Haven defeats Garden Plain 56-39. Haven had a really strong third quarter to pull away in that one. 7th place game went to Rose Hill as they defeated the Halstead 65-62. They flip-flopped between the 5th and the 7th place games. They played the 5th place game first because of the travel with Lawrence and Winfield, and Lawrence defeated Winfield for 5th place 58-47. Some other scores real quick. In the Sterling Invitational, the Sterling boys, they continue to cook. They defeat Hugo 10 tonight, 78-55. Smoky Valley boys defeat Lions 63-54 for 5th. at Sterling. And I know the Southeast of Saline girls, they defeated Hugoton 43-21 in the girls championship game at Sterling. Quick key to the game, Dan, as Sam Harp gonna make his second start of the year.
Get some enthusiasm early here. Let's go, Andale. Going to match it because they're going to come out with they're a pretty good crowd here. And so on a cold night here, there's going to be a lot of Cheney people yelling on this side.
Yep.
So, Andale, you got to match them over there with some enthusiasm, we hope.
Let's take a break here in the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Our starting lineups and tip coming up. Andale and Cheney for the 56th annual Adolph Rupp Invitational Tournament title. That's coming up on the other side. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Midway Motors in McPherson, Newton, Hutchinson, Hillsboro, and Salina. Next, tonight's starting lineups and the first half tip-off. Andale Indians basketball on Ad Astra Radio.
On the court, every pass, shot, and rebound matters, just like every decision you make with your money. First National Bank is proud to support Andale Indians basketball because we know it takes teamwork, dedication, and hustle to win. Qualities we bring to our customers every single day. From checking accounts to loans, we're here to help you score big with your financial goals. First National Bank is first for you and for the Indians. First National Bank of Andale, always first for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed or embroidered? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Company in Hutch. Whether it's for your sports team, business, or church, we've got you covered. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
Winter chores don't stop, and neither do you. With a new John Deere Gator utility vehicle from Prairie Land Partners, getting the job done is a whole lot more comfortable. A heated cab that seats 3, a redesigned customizable cargo box, plus 4-wheel drive with up to 4,000 pounds of towing, making a machine you'll want to climb into. Special financing offers are available. Stop by or learn more online at prairielandpartners.com. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Prairie Land Partners.
The experienced team at Pyle Law is located at 705 West Kansas Avenue in McPherson and is ready to assist you with every aspect of your personal injury case. Tom and his staff have over 25 years of experience and work diligently to fight for the compensation you deserve. If you've been hurt at work or in a car or motorcycle wreck, call 620-241-9000 for a free consultation today. Evening and weekend appointments are available. Visit pylelaw.legal to find more information and rest assured you're moving in the right direction.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Back in Halstead, as they're going to do a little video presentation here. They're turning off the lights. They're projecting it on the screen on the southeast corner here at Halstead. So we'll try to turn up our crowd, might get some audio there. Just a little bit of a video highlight package if you're listening audio only. Don't know Reed Huckins can get it over on Ad Astra TV, but it looks like it's just a little highlight package that they're doing, Dan. And I know with you and I talked a little earlier, because we're going to try to do an abbreviated post game, because with the weather coming, we're not going to have Coach Buchanan join us in the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. We're going to try to get our post-game done and get out of here so everyone can get home safely. Welcome all of the Andale fans. Hopefully we have some Cheney fans watching here that couldn't make the trip, but we got, as you mentioned, Dan, a really big student section for Andale and about a little bit smaller for Cheney, but it kind of looks identical.
Yeah, you have to give credit to all the fan students that came out tonight and braved the weather here. And one of the things we need to mention here, we're watching the highlight, Cheney's without their head coach in the last couple games. He's been ill this week, and so they've been led by their assistant coach, Chad Harbor Nordell. And also Dave, Hayden. And so that's a little bit of change. It didn't show much difference there last night. Enthusiasm, they played pretty hard last night. So I don't know what difference, but we're thinking about Coach Frieden as he recovers this week, and hope he's back and healthy next week.
Yeah, Coach Frieden played for Lee Baldwin in 2012, 2013. I have that connection with Coach Baldwin, with him being the head coach at Emporia the last 3 years. He's now the principal at Burlington. And of course, I've mentioned Lee Baldwin maybe a couple times here this season, but was a long time, spent at least a decade leading the Cheney Cardinals, and he's had some battles here in the Rupp tournament too.
Yeah, this has been a tournament that's been dominated by Andale and Cheney, with a little bit of Haven mixed in there every now and then. So if you go back for the last 20 years, I think the only 3 teams that have ever won it have been Andale, Cheney, and Haven. And Haven happened to win last year with a very good team. Coach Paramore, that is now at Halstead, was coaching Haven a year ago. So this has been a quality tournament, and we probably don't talk enough about, Adolph Rupp. I mean, people don't even realize he grew up in Halstead.
Yeah.
This is a legendary coach from Kentucky all those years, and kind of put Kentucky on the map in terms of college basketball. And his connections are straight to the town of Halstead, and obviously that's why it's called the Adolph Rupp Tournament.
Yep, and it's called in the court here, named the Adolph Rupp Court, and of course Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky, where the Kentucky Wildcats play their home games, named Rupp Arena. So kind of interesting knowing Adolph Rupp grew up in Halstead, Kansas, did good things in Kentucky, and of course there's the school in Lawrence that has the Naismith rule, the rules of basketball in the DeBruce Center on the campus of the University of Kansas. So, but I mean, Kansans do produce some good basketball icons. Dean Smith, was at North Carolina, grew up in Emporia and played at Emporia and at Topeka High too. And when those two teams meet each other, they play for the Dean Smith Trophy. So yeah, you see these famous names and then you realize where they grew up. It's very interesting.
Okay, and also, since we're going to abbreviate it, once again, you give a lot of credit to Halstead School District, their high school administrators, and the community for putting on this tournament. This is a tough week to be able to put it on.
Yeah.
They've been able to keep things going very smoothly here with all the bad weather, and still putting on a great tournament. This is a little bit, I know they're trying to get this going. It's going to be tough to get these players up and going again here a little bit after the presentation. I know what they're trying to do there, but lights are back on. We're getting closer and closer then.
All right, let's do our starting lineups, brought to you by First National Bank is first for you. Let's take a look at the Cheney lineup. They're 9-6 on the year. As you mentioned, Dan, they are led by their assistants here, Chad, Harbor, Nordahl, and Dave Hayden. Lindy Frieden is not with the team. As you mentioned, thoughts with the coach as he recovers, and hopefully he's back on the sidelines coming up in the near future. Diedrich McDaniel will start for Cheney. He's a 6-foot senior at 3 points a game. Reese Toller, their quarterback from football, 6'4" senior at 7 points a game. Alex Lynch, a 6'2" junior at 14 points a game. Quay Thomas, 6'6" junior at 12 points a game. And Aiden Cohen, a 6'2" junior at 9 points a game. For Andale, 5th-ranked team in 4A, 9-2 on the year. Coached by Jeff Buchanan, year number 20 at 320 and 124. Little change for Coach Buchanan tonight. It's Cruz Kaiser, the 6'1" sophomore, at 8 points a game. Also Hunter Grimes, 6'2" senior, at 7 points a game. Sam Harp gets his second start of the year. He's the 5'11" senior, 8 points a game, coming off a season-high 15. Jack Horst, 6-foot senior, 12 points, 5 rebounds in the middle. Caden Fowler, 6'3" senior, at 13 points and 8 rebounds. Starting lineups brought to you by First National Bank is first for you. Time now for our uniforms, brought to you by Nia Cleaners and Hutchinson & Newton. So where to take your clothes. Andale in their home whites, like they've been here in the entire tournament. They have the They have the navy lettering and the navy and gold trim, the black and with Andale across the chest. Cheney will be in road reds with white lettering and white and black trim, Cheney across the chest.
Thank you and good luck to both teams.
As you mentioned, Dan, getting this tournament in as Nick Barnes sent out the adjusted schedule and on Wednesday afternoon, and I knew this was going to happen, and I'm glad that we're here on this Friday night to call this championship game, because there's a lot of other tournaments that are moving their Saturday games basically to Monday. So Cruz Kaiser and Quade Thomas, the jump center circle. Tap is controlled and goes into the backcourt. Be controlled by Cheney, moving right to left as we see it and as you view it on Ad Astra TV. Quade Thomas, right elbow inside the arc. Thomas in the paint, almost got it poked away by Hort. It's loose, picked up there by Cohen at the top of the key. A skip pass, reeled in there by Toller. He lays it up on the right side.
They already scored on the inside. We allowed them to get down there and get position. Can't happen. We got to be able to be tough down there.
2-0 Cheney, 30 seconds in. Cruz Kaiser in the Grimes, low post left side to Horst. Right elbow shot for Jack. Crawls in for Jack.
Good look by Hunter Grimes. Nice pass, nice assist.
We're tied at 2, 40 seconds in. Well, Jack coming off a quiet 10 yesterday. Quade Thomas here near wing, lobs it in to Cohen. Layup, no. Offensive foul called in, and Jack Horst draws the charge.
Excellent defensive job by Jack Horst. He knew, he read that before the pass was even made.
Foul is on Cohen, his first team foul, number 1 on Cheney, and Jack Horst will burn a timeout as the 5 count was on. Quade Thomas applying excellent pressure on the inbounds. It'll be a timeout for Andale at 30, and we'll just keep it right here.
Right there, there's a little slip up already. Good pressure. We knew it's going to come out like that. They don't hesitate at all. Cheney likes to come out, put the pressure, try to get the pace going a little bit quicker than normally for Andale. Andale knows they've got to run some half-court offense to be effective. And their pressure created a little timeout right there by their guards.
Let's take a look at get you a Bueller Dental Care scoreboard, an update. Collegiate defeats Manhattan Chief in the semifinals of the Blue Stem Classic in El Dorado. As it'll be Collegiate and Capon Monday night in El Dorado for that tournament title. Sam Harp in between the circles over to Jack Horst with a Caden Fowler screen. Harp in the far corner. Now the Grimes swinging around to Jack Horst side of the key. Entry pass in the Fowler. Low post, right side. Bully ball out to Grimes, left wing, a 3. It's in for Hunter. A good feed there from Caden Fowler as Hunter Grimes hits his 4th triple of the year in Andale with his first lead of the game at 5-2.
Little deceiving. He was the 3-point rep for Andale, and he proved right there why.
He hit one Monday night too. Thomas to the cup. No, another offensive foul called. And I believe Grimes took the charge on
No, that was Sam Harp that time.
Okay. Well, it's been Horst and Harp drawing the charges here. It's on Quade Thomas, his first. Team foul number 2 on Cheney. 5-2 Andale over 90 seconds in. Cruz Kaiser across the timeline, hit 3 threes last night. The Grimes swing over. Sam Harp had that great spark last night to start the game against Garden Plain. Harp right wing with a Fowler screen. Sam dribbling up to the top of the key. Now over to Cruz Kaiser left wing. Right hand dribble for Cruz. 2 minutes in. Andale leads 5-2. Indians on a 5-0 run. Sam Harp looking to attack. Right side deflected. Loose, and it goes in the backcourt. It's going to be saved by Hunter Grimes. It's not a backcourt. Here's Sam Harp with it. He gets it back into the front court. Sam looking to go. This is off to Fowler. Layup left side. That's in.
Great pass, Sam Harp. Nice job.
3 different Indians are into the book, and Andale leads by 5, 7-2. The Indians on a 7-0 run. 5:28 to go here in the first. Here's Quade Thomas looking to attack. And a whistle on Andale.
See, that's the thing. You don't even have to reach. You just did it by positioning with the charge fouls. So you already proved that you can guard. You just got to stay your position. No need to reach.
Caden Fowler's first, team foul number 1 on Andale. I'll mention our crew here in a little bit. Into Thomas, almost got it poked away. Thomas, a baseline step back jumper. That's short. Rebound to Jack Horse for Andale. Up the floor, Cruz Kaiser near wing. Left-handed dribble for Kaiser. Up top, Sam Harp. Sam looking to attack at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Grimes left wing where he just hit one. And the Fowler, low post left side. Caden, bully ball, shot fake, turnaround jumper. It's in for Fowler. And that one is from Grimes. Timeout, Cheney up full. We'll get a 30 in as Andale leads 9-2. The Indians on a 9-0 run with 4:56 to go in the first. Back in 30, this is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Ranke E3 uses high-strength steel because it's tried and true. Why mess with perfection? The industry's highest strength-to-weight ratio is used in all Ranke systems. At Ranke, you can take your pick from a range of materials to fend off corrosion and cater to your specific needs. Contact your local Ranke dealer, Bullseye Irrigation of Inman, today. Ranke uses common sense just like you do. Discover common sense. Discover the new E3. Bullseye Irrigation of Inman is your Ranke dealer. Ranke, more right than rain.
Ad Astra Radio.
Andale on a 9-0 run. They lead 9-2 with 4:56 to go here in the first quarter from the Rupp Invitational here in Halstead. Our officiating crew here tonight, Clint Chamberlain, Jerry Higgins, and Nick Morris. They also did the third place game.
Okay, good start by Andale, and 6 of the 9 points have been in the lane, and that's what you were kind of surprising against Cheney. The matchup has really been favorable for Caden Fowler, so keep taking advantage of what he's getting down there.
Indians looking for a stop as Cheney with the ball. Lynch with it, right wing, bounce pass to Cohen. Free throw line jumper, Cohen got it off the window and in. Ends a 9-0 run. For Kane. And we have an answer on the other end.
Great job, just beat him down the floor. Good look by Sam Harp and a great layup by Jack Horse.
And Jack Horse now with 4. Andale is 5 for 5 from the field. They lead 11-4. 4:20 to go here in the first. Toller at the top of the key with a Kane screen. Right wing to Thomas against Hunter Grimes. Thomas in the paint, kicks it to Toller here in the near corner. Toller in the paint, spins, needs some help to a cutting Kane layup, crawls off, rebound picked up there by Caden Fowler. And a foul in backcourt on Cheney. I believe they got Kane.
Yeah, a little fortunate there. Ball didn't roll in for Cheney. They did a good look. It was a good, actually good set, half-court set by Cheney that time.
Yeah, Kane will come out with number 2 as Eli Albers checks in. He is a 6'2 junior as Noah Stanley, Sam Kupker coming in as
Cheney comes across with their half-court 1-3-1.
Grimes and Harp out. And there's a steal there as Noah Stanley lost it, picked up there by the Cardinals. Quay Thomas here in the near corner. Kicks it out to Albers. Now a step back corner 3-4. Thomas off the back iron. Offensive rebound to Toller. Put back is in.
Caden's got to get tough. He let 2 push him down underneath. Good play by number 2.
And another deflection, loose, and picked up there. And to the cup, layup right side for Alex Lynch.
Good move by Cheney. They're 1-3-1s, causing a lot of trouble.
Yep, into the front court to Sam Kupker, 11-8 Andale with 3:07 to go here. Since the Cheney timeout, Cheney's outscored Andale 6-2. It goes in the backcourt, was deflected. Noah Stanley across the timeline. The sophomore not getting the start here tonight. Here's Cruz Kaiser, a skip past the Horse, and the Fowler left baseline. Out to Noah, coming off a season high 5 last night against Garden Plain.
And it's tough because on the 1-3-1, 6'6" Quaid is up there at the top, making it
into
hard.
A cutting Horse. He'll get a reverse layup. He missed it. Rebound and a foul on the Indians.
And that's 2 on Horse. The missed layup's a big difference right there because now Horch has got 2.
Jack with his second So they didn't call that first foul wasn't on Caden. So Jack will go to the bench with 2. Here's Hunter Grimes back in, and Sam Harp also coming back in. As Grimes also coming back in, as Fowler and Horch will leave the lineup. 2:36 to play, first quarter here from Halstead. 11-8 Andale. Here's Thomas, right wing. Kicks it out as they now have Sam Johnson in for Cheney. As Toller is out. To the cup, and they lost it. Looking for Toller. No, it was deflected off Andale. Stays with Cheney with 2:11 to go. It's McDaniel, Johnson, Lynch, Albers, and Thomas, the 5 for Cheney. Kaiser, Kupker, Grimes, Stanley, Harp, the 5 for Andale. Inbounds pass out to McDaniel, right side full court. Now he'll direct traffic, top of the key. Over to Albers, right wing. Up top, Thomas. Going around here near wing, McDaniel. Lynch looking to work against Kaiser at the free throw line in the lane. It's off to a cutting shot. Blocked by Cruz, and they're going to get a third chance. So the put back there by Thomas. And that he is into the book. And it's a 1-point game at 11-10. Harp got fouled, they didn't call it. And Kaiser lost it. Turnover Andale, 1:32 to go.
That little spirit Cheney did with their 1-3-1, still causing problems. You hate to give too many timeouts in the first quarter. You already used 1, so Andale's trying to hang in there till quarter.
And the 1-3-1 is one of those difficult defenses to go up against. Out to Thomas, right wing, a 3 for the lead. Switch. Quay Thomas with the last 5 for Cheney. And Cheney back on top for the first time since 2-0.
You can see without Jack Horch, it makes it tough. Really on the offensive end as much as on the defensive end.
13-11. Here's Cruz Kaiser, right wing, a 3. It's an air ball, didn't even draw iron. Rebound picked up there by Lynch for Cheney. Out to a 3 for Johnson, in and out. Rebound picked up there by Grimes. Hunter with the rebound, and a foul on Cheney. 4th team foul on the Cardinals at 48 seconds to go. Foul is on Albers, his first, team foul number 4. As Fowler back in for Kaiser.
Cheney's going to force you to make sure you get on the boards every single time.
Yep.
You cannot relax and hope somebody else gets the rebound.
There's a reason why Coach Buchanan brought back in Caden Fowler. 13-11 Cheney, 37 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Championship game, Rupp tournament. Grimes, right baseline, kicks out, Sam Harp, right wing, a 3. That's in for Sam Harp. Coming off a season high 15, he is into the book. And Andale back up 14, 13, 18 seconds to go. Dan, Andale looking for a stop. Here at the end quarter number 1. Thomas, dribble handoff to Albert, top of the key with 7. Right wing, McDaniel. McDaniel in the paint to the cup right side. Missed the bunny. Rebound to Grimes. 1 second. And Andale got the stop. And they will go into the second quarter, leading 14-13. We're back in a minute with the second. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
The hub where good times spin. Brick of it up where dreams begin. Brewed and baked just for you. The hub's the place for something true.
Hey,
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
Ad Astra Radio.
Andale leads 14-13. The 5 for the Indians will be Kaiser, Kupker, Grimes, Harp, and Stanley and Fowler. So someone came out. I believe it was Kupker.
Now Cheney's playing 2-3.
Grimes left wing for Andale. Right-hand dribble for Hunter over to Noah Stanley. Like you mentioned, Dan, Cheney in a 2-3 zone. Sam Harp with it in between the circles. Lynch, as Kane is back in there with the 2 fouls. They went back to their starting 5. Sam Harp top of the key. Bounce past the Kaiser right wing. A skip pass and it's stolen away. Stolen away there by Toller. Toller right side. Gets it to a cutting Kane to the cup and he lays it in. Kane has 6. Or Kane has 4. And Andale back down 1, 15-14. Back and forth we go. Here in the Rupp title game, 15-14. Cheney with 7:05 to play, second quarter. From Halstead. Sam Harp left wing up top. Noah Stanley entry past Grimes. Now Kaiser right wing, a 3. That one's off the back iron. Offensive rebound to tip, tapped out to Noah Stanley. Grimes free throw line. Now the Kaiser right wing. Cruz didn't take it this time. Up top, Stanley. Now Sam Harp. Entry pass is loose and stolen away there by Cheney. McDaniel with the steal. McDaniel, Toller, Lynch, Kane. They get into a wide open Lynch. He missed the bunny. Rebound Hunter Grimes for Andale. Missed opportunity there for Cheney. Now Andale looking to answer, moving left to right.
Yeah, 2 different times that Cheney had opportunities right at the bucket and missed them both.
Noah Stanley direct traffic. He'll reset the play. Hearing 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Cheney leads 15-14. Grimes gets it to Noah Stanley with the ball, right wing. Swinging around, Kaiser left wing, bounce pass to Fowler, to a cutting Grimes, out to Harp, top of the key, a 3. That one's too strong. Quay Thomas up for the rebound for Cheney. Well, Cheney's led by as many as 2, Andale is led by as many as 7. Lynch out to Toller. Bounce pass to McDaniel. Now Kane free throw line. Shot fake. Looking to go against Fowler. Missed the hook shot.
Good rebound by Hunter Grimes again. He's had several, probably 3 or 4 already.
Yes, he has 4. 15-14 Andale. 5:21 to play here in the first half.
Coach Buchanan may have to roll the dice and play Jack Horace. Yep. Need a little bit better zip in the offensive end right here.
Graham Rutt, Sam Kupker comes in at the next dead ball. As pass there stolen away by Lynch for Cheney. Lynch looking to go and deflected loose, picked up there by Kaiser. Well, Cheney gives it right back to Andale. Stanley across the timeline. No team fouls yet called here in the first 3 minutes of quarter number 2. 2-3 look for Cheney defensively. Noah Stanley top of the key. And Sam Harp left wing, bounce pass to Grimes to a cutting Fowler to the cup left side. That's in for Caden Fowler, and Grimes found him.
Hunter Grimes continues to play well. That time on the assist. Rebound and assist. He's doing a good job.
6 points for Caden Fowler, and Andale leads 16-15 with 4.5 to go here in the second. Quay Thomas with the inside the arc right side. Hands it off to Toller right wing. Now McDaniel. Right wing into Kane, low post right side. Kane, underhanded hook, missed all of it. Hunter Grimes with another rebound, his 5th. Andale looking to push. Kaiser, right wing. Kaiser needs some help, bounce pass to Stanley, top of the key. We approach 4 minutes of play here in the half. Andale leads 16-15. Stanley, right wing to Sam Hart, bounce pass to Grimes, back to Fowler, low post left side. Out to Stanley, top of the key. Now to Sam Hart. Skip pass to Kaiser, right wing. Bounce pass to Grimes, right elbow, out to Stanley, top of the key, a 3. That one gets a bounce. No, they said it hit the top of the backboard and out of bounds.
Well, it had to hit a frame up there or the wire. The top of the backboard's still in play, so it had to hit above the backboard on one of the standards.
Yep. As Kupker and Graham Rutt will come in, as Kaiser and Grimes come out.
It's going to be tough. Sam Kupker, you got to match what Hunter Grimes has been doing on the boards.
Albers back in and Johnson back in for Cheney. Also in now, Graham Gregory, a 5'8 junior. Runner for Albers in the paint, crawled off.
That away, Caden Fowler. He followed it up with a good rebound.
Another good rebound from the post inside. That's Caden's second rebound. Sam Harp up top to Stanley. Harp back with it, right wing back to Stanley. Shot fake. Now to Harp. Up top, Stanley. 3 minutes to go and a half. Andale up 1, 16-15. Kupker free throw line out to Stanley. Time to key a three. That one's in and out. Rebound picked up there by Albers for Cheney. Up the floor, the Cardinals. Thomas free throw line. Needs some help going to work against Fowler. Out to Gregory here near wing. Dribble handoff to Sam Johnson. Johnson underhanded hook at the cup. Missing. Sam Kupker rebound for Andale. He's trying to get out of it, and it is a foul on Cheney. The Cheney fans wanted a jump ball, but it's a foul on Sam Johnson, his first, the first team foul for Cheney here in the second. Here's Hunter Grimes back in for Andale as Stanley going to come out.
Okay, without any full court pressure, we're able to move around people here a little bit, and Graham Rott and Sam Kupker. So the bench has got to come and play here for a little bit. Do well.
Sam Harp, top of the key, Grimes screen. Sam over to Graham Rutt. Bounce pass to Fowler. Shot fake right side. Put back. No. There's a foul, and that was a clear late whistle, but Hunter Grimes is going to shoot two. He got fouled from behind by, I believe it's on Kane. No, it's not. It's Johnson. That's his second. He picks up two quick ones. Team foul number 2 on Cheney. Hunter Grimes to the free throw line. Hunter with 3 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Free throw is crawling in for Grimes. He's got 4. Andale's lead is now 2. Hunter coming in at 48% from the free throw line. He hit some big ones here in this tournament. Here's Cruz Kaiser back in for the Indians. Graham Rutt will come out. Well, that's got to be good minutes for Graham, as when Coach Buchanan needed someone, he got some good minutes from him. Hunter Grimes connects on both. He has 5. 18-15 Andale as we near 2 minutes to play here in the first half from Halstead. Andale trying to, both these teams looking for their 5th consecutive wins. They're on both teams on 4-game winning streaks. Here's Lynch with it. They get into Kane, runner, yes, from the straight away. He's got 6. 18-17 Andale, 1:43 to go here in the half. Cruz Kaiser left wing. Over to Sam Harp right wing. Now they're going 2-1-2 look, and they'll back off into a 2-3. Grimes out to Kaiser. Left wing, a 3. That one is too strong. Rebound picked up there by Cheney. It was Graham Gregory. Here's Albers, a runner. He's fouled. First team foul on Andale. It's on Sam Harp.
We talked about this before. You know, that's a tendency, not moving our feet. We'd rather reach. That means you're a little bit tired. Got to get tough discipline and keep moving your feet.
Sam Harp's first, team foul number 1 on Andale here in the second. Free throw for Albers is off the back iron. Here's Quade Thomas back in for Cheney as Kane gonna sit out. Andale trying to get a big box out here as Albers trying to knot this game at 18. Spins the ball. Second one. Got a drop there off the window and in for Albers.
I don't know what to think. They've banked in a free throw and a 2-pointer from up front. That's not even easy to do in horse. Gregory
out for Cheney as Toller back in. 18 all, a minute 15 to go here in the first half from Halstead. Cruz Kaiser left wing. Cruz right-handed dribble, skip pass over to Sam Harp right wing. 2-1-2 look, now back into the 2-3 zone for Cheney. 1 minute to play, tied at 18. Kupker, left wing, bounce pass to Harp. Sam at the top, both teams with fouls to give, as only 3 fouls been called here in the second. Harp top to Kaiser, right wing to Harp with 40. Kupker, left wing, back to Harp, top of the key, 35 seconds. Kupker, left wing, entry pass, Fowler baseline. The pass was deflected. Grimes saved it out to Harp, top of the key at 3. It's off the back iron. Rebound picked up there by Lynch, and now Cheney can go for the final shot and potentially maybe take a 2 or 3 point lead going into the locker room.
You want to be aware of Quade Thomas right here. Ideally, you wouldn't even let him get the basketball.
Lynch, right wing against Harp, 8 seconds. Johnson into Toller, baseline against Fowler, looking to go. Albers lost the handle, out of bounds, Andale ball with 2.7 remaining in the half. Now Caden Fowler will do the honors to inbound. Now one of our officials telling Toller cannot cross that baseline. Here's a baseball pass by Fowler, and it hit the top, and it's going to go to Cheney. Now Cheney has it in front court, tied 18. Now the Indians looking for a stand here.
Be smart here. You know they're going to roll him to the basket. You got to make sure that you're aware of what's going to happen right here.
Toller inbound underneath his own bucket. Toller inbounds out to Thomas, right wing, lost the handle, gonna heave one up, and he banked it in, off the window and in. A huge three, Quade Thomas. He has 8, and Cheney takes a 21-18 lead going into the locker room here at Halstead. 21-18 Cheney, the First National Bank halftime report coming up. Cheney leads 21-18. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks, presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Andale Indians basketball continues next with the First National Bank halftime report. First National Bank is first for you. On the way, we'll recap tonight's first half. The Andale Indians play on Ad Astra Radio.
One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to expand and when to focus on strengthening what you have. At People's Bank and Trust, we've done just that over the years, ensuring that we always have a solid base to provide for our customers and our community. At People's Bank and Trust, we never promise more than we can deliver, and what we deliver is safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
This Valentine's Day, show your car a little love at Hutch Auto Body. From minor dings to major repair, we treat every vehicle like our own. No surprises, just quality craftsmanship you can trust. Fall back in love with your ride today. Stop in at 16 East Avenue A in Hutch. Hutch Auto Body. First class service, on time, every time.
This is Lane Gillespie with your Ad Astra Radio halftime report. Let's take a look around the scoreboard from yesterday's high school basketball action. Starting off in girls basketball, Sterling fell to Hugoton 54-20. Bueller fell to Salina Central 56-24. Trinity Catholic fell to Smoky Valley 48-17. Lions fell to Kingman 39-30. Marine Academy defeated Central Christian 35-28. Pretty Prairie defeated Central Christian Academy 57-37, and Pratt defeated Victoria 64-38. Moving on to boys basketball, Trinity Catholic fell to Hugoton 60-21. Sterling defeated Scott City 69-34. Lions defeated Kingman 50-41. Bueller defeated Abilene 63-47. Central Christian fell to Elyria Christian 50-39. Andale defeated Garden Plain in overtime 50-45. Cheney defeated Haven 70-60. Halstead fell to Winfield 49-39. Pretty Prairie defeated Central Christian Academy 49-46, and the Reno County Sabres fell to Pratt 78-45. There's also been some local movement for college basketball. Sterling College is scheduled to be on the road against Evangel. They originally rescheduled it to be played today at 5 and 7 o'clock, but it was announced this morning that they have postponed that doubleheader to February 2nd. There's been no word yet on Hutchinson Community College basketball, and they're scheduled to host Butler on Saturday. But again, no word for them as of yet. Be sure to stick with AdAstraRadio.com for any of the latest updates. Expanding the horizons a little bit, the Sunflower Showdown will be on Saturday. Darren Peterson, the star freshman for KU, is listed as questionable for the Sunflower Showdown. He suffered a severe ankle turn against Colorado on Tuesday. Head coach Bill Self said he did sprain his ankle, but not to the extent of it ending his game, praising him for showing his resiliency and fighting through to the finish. But Self said he is not 100%, so he'll look to have his team try to adapt to snap their 3-game losing streak at Bramlage Coliseum. Tip-off in Manhattan is scheduled for 7 o'clock on Saturday. That's your halftime report. More basketball action is coming up after this.
The Barn on Highway 50 in Burton will fill you to the top with delicious homemade food. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can't go wrong with the Barn's full-flavored menu or their fresh desserts made daily. Dine in or have a seat and a drink at the Barn's unique bar. Like the Barn on Facebook for daily specials. The Barn. Home is where the barn is.
Hi, this is Ryan Burkamp. Burkamp Insurance Center, a member of Iron Insurance Partners, protecting what matters most has always been our mission. We are still rooted right here in your community, offering local service, trusted guidance, and a growing network of support. From farms to families to businesses, we are here to help you protect what matters most, because your hometown is our hometown. Call us today at 620-662-7067 or stop by and see us at 300 North Main Street, South Hutchinson.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Back in Halstead, First National Bank halftime report as Cheney gets a desperation 3 at the horn by Quade Thomas to give them a 21-18 lead here at halftime. Amanda Norris, our studio engineer back in Hutchinson, Reed Huckins running the camera on Ad Astra TV alongside Dan Buchanan. I'm Dylan Sherwood, and Cheney's going to get about 6.5 minutes of warm-up, Dan, as the Cardinals back out to warm up. So probably a little quick motivation there from the Cheney interim coach. And I know Coach Buchanan trying to draw some adjustments up as well, as the Indians played the majority of that first half with Jack Horsch on the bench with 2.
Yeah, the key was, even then with Jack Horsch on the bench, first he's got to be able to stay on the court. That's availability is very important, and no reaching fouls. But Andale had plenty of opportunities. They were probably about 1 for 9 from threes, something like that.
I'll give you the numbers when we come up.
And so that was the key. Those are wide open threes, and Cheney saying, we don't think you can make it. And right now, Andale hasn't proven they will. So good stretch, though, to stay in there. I had the chance to keep it at 18 and all. But now Cheney has a trifecta of the banks. They've banked a 2-pointer from the top. They've banked a free throw, and now they bank a 3 from whatever, 25, 30 feet.
Yeah.
So, you think about that. That's kind of fortunate. 3 different shots to give him the lead, though.
Yeah. Let's look at the halftime numbers here individually for Cheney. Quade Thomas leads the way with 8. Ethan Kane with 6. Reese Toller with 4. Alex Lynch with 2. Eli Albers with 1. Cheney was 9 of 21 from the field for 43%. They go 2 of 4 from downtown, even 50%, and even 1 of 2 at the free throw line, 50%. 10 rebounds for Cheney, and they had 5 turnovers. For Andale, I got to get this back up on my iPad. As Andale has 6 points from Caden Fowler, Hunter Grimes with 5, Jack Horsch 4, Sam Harp 3. Andale is 7 of 15 from the field at 46%. Andale's 2 of 9 from 3 at 22%, and they're 2 of 2 at the free throw line. 10 rebounds also for the Indians, who turned the ball over 6 times in the first half. So those are our first half stats, as that tallies up to a 21-18 halftime lead for Cheney. Well, As we mentioned, the final game of the tournament, a lot of tournaments wrapping up today or will be played on, wrap up on Monday. So at least a lot of the big mid-season tournaments wrapping up. Some good mid-season tournaments coming up next week. The Haven Wildcat Classic, where we'll be at next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. As the Andale girls are the number 3 seed, they'll take on Circle Thursday at 4:30. Halstead's number 1 seed. They will take on, I have to look at that bracket again, but the Cheney girls are the number 2 seed, so they're on Andale's side of the bracket. Haven, the number 4 seed, they're on Halstead's side of the bracket.
Yeah, there's a busy week here, always a couple of weeks here in January, and then the boys end up getting another game here before the break. They get a little break, but they'll play Tuesday at Augusta, no different than the girls did last Tuesday.
So yeah, that will be our next broadcast coming up Tuesday night, the Andale boys in Augusta. Augusta lost last night in the first round of the Ralph Miller Classic, so they're 6-6. Don't know what they did today in Chanute, but that is the next opponent for the Andale boys.
But they played this Cheney team 48-47, so they played them tough.
Yep.
I'm not positive Quake Thomas played in that one for Cheney the way when I was glancing at the film, though. Okay, back to this one here. Come on, Jack Horse. We got to have you on the court. We said at the start, everybody's got to play the expectations. Somebody's got to play above. I mean, they're saying, who's going to shoot it? We've proven in some games in the past, all of a sudden we may not come out in the first half, but second half, we've had people come out and make 3 or 4. That's what's got to happen here, because they're going to stay back in their zone and make us shoot otherwise.
Let's take a quick 1-minute break, and we'll wrap up the First National Bank halftime report here from Halstead. 21-18 Cheney on top here in the Rupp Invitational Championship game. Third quarter coming up next. This is coverage of Midseason Tournaments Week, presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
This is the First National Bank halftime report. To learn how they put you first, visit fnbhutch.bank. Stream Ad Astra Radio's high school sports coverage on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
No two properties are the same, and neither are the reasons people choose to sell. That's why Wygand Real Estate and Auction takes a partnership approach. We study your property portfolio, understand your goals, and guide you with a process that's transparent and trusted. Our award-winning marketing team helps your property reach the right buyers at the right time. Your future plans matter. Your next chapter deserves clarity.
Get a free, no-pressure consultation at Wygand.com.
If high fertilizer prices have you scratching your head, call our team of professionals at Heartland Soil Services and let us help you determine exactly what you need, where you need it, for all of your fertility needs. If you've grid soil sampled within the last 4 years, we've got the data to make the prescription to put your fertilizer exactly where you need it. Or, if you'd like to try a grid soil sample, call us today and we can help.
Heartland Soil Services.
And remember, unless you test, it's just a guess.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Cheney and Andale here from Halstead. Rupp Invitational title game. Cheney leads 21-18. Amanda Norris, our studio engineer, back in Hutchinson. Reed Huckins running the camera on Ad Astra TV. Alongside Dan Buchanan, I'm Dylan Sherwood. Cheney will have the ball to start the third quarter. They'll have McDaniel, Toller, Lynch, Thomas, Kane, Kaiser, Grimes, Harp, Horsch, Fowler, the 5 for Andale. Cheney going left to right. As we see it, and as you watch on Ad Astra TV, Andale right to left. As you watch it, and as we see it here from Halstead. Here's Thomas left wing. Thomas looking to go baseline left side. Out to Kane left wing. Up top, McDaniel. Needs some help. Kane now to Thomas left wing. Up top, Toller against Cruz Kaiser. Matching up is Andale. Defensively, Lynch in the paint to Thomas, top of the key. Thomas looking to go step back. Thomas, underhanded hook to the cup. Missed it. Rebound tap. It is stolen. It is picked up by Sam Harp. Andale can cut it to 1 or tie with a triple. Here's Caden Fowler, top of the key. Swing over Jack Horch in the Grimes. Low post left side. Hunter looking to attack. Out to Harp. Sam will attack. Runner on the way. Missing. Rebound picked up there by Kane for Cheney. A minute into the third. 21-18 Cardinals. Toller at 3. That's short. Rebound Sam Harp. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Jack Horch. It'll go to Cheney. Indians looking for a stop. Stream live audio and video with the Ad Astra Radio app powered by Nextech Wireless. As Kane looking for a 3 from the top. That's short. Rebound Caden Fowler. Stream live audio and video with the Ad Astra Radio app powered by Nextech Wireless. Latest phones and devices at the best prices. As Grimes lost the handle, it is stolen away by Kane. And again, Andale looking for another stop. Down 3, 21-18, 90 seconds into the third. Lynch at the top of the key to Thomas right wing. Thomas looking to go work with a left-handed dribble. Kane to Lynch in the far corner against Hart. Hart poked to the way. Lynch saved it and is stolen by Fowler. Here comes Andale, 2-on-2. Kaiser looking to go out to Horsch. For the tie here near corner. No. Rebound Fowler. Fowler with the rebound. Bully ball right side. Out to Harp. Now Horsch here near corner. Horsch baseline to the cup left side. Rejected by Toller. And Thomas comes out with the rebound. 5:50 to go here in the third. No one has scored here in the third. It's still a three-point edge. Kane losing the handle, but Toller gets it, and he is fouled.
Okay, both teams have had several opportunities to be able to get some things going. Neither team has taken advantage of it, and now that's why we're still sitting here at 21-18.
Fowler, his first team foul number 1 on Andale. Reese Toller a line, 4 points for him. Free throw on the way, it's too strong. Well, Cheney looking for their largest lead now. If Toller can connect on the second. Now Cheney 1 of 3 from the charity stripe here in this contest. Second one, Toller. It rattles off. Rebound to Caden Fowler, his 5th rebound. Still 21-18 Cheney with 5:38 to play here in the third. Entry pass, it's deflected as it's stolen away there by Alex Lynch for Cheney. Lynch to Thomas, he lost a handle. It's stolen by Horch. Turnover Central here in Halstead for a tournament title. Fowler in between the circles to Cruz Kaiser left wing. To Horsch at the top. Jack shot fake. Now to Sam Hart right wing. Entry pass Fowler. Double team to a cutting. Hart to the cup. Lays it in from the right side. Fowler finds QB1.
Good play, Caden Fowler. That's what we need, is Sam Hart being alert, taking it to the hole.
5 points Sam Hart, 21-20. Cheney with 4:55 to go here in the third. Kane to McDaniel left wing. Now Lynch with it. Feeds in to Toller, reels it in. Runner in. An underhanded hook for Reese Toller.
Good post up by Cheney, made it real tough down there. And a nice steal by 13, Lynch.
Steal by Lynch, and he lays it in from the right side. He's got 5, and Cheney with his largest lead of the game at 25-20. 4:27 to go here in the third. Andale trailed by 5 against Garden Plain, and almost another near steal. Here's Hart. Sam, free throw line to Horsch, who has to dribble it back out to Kaiser. Cruz behind the back dribble, needs some help to Jack Horsch. In the Grimes in the paint. Hunter, left-handed dribble, needs some help, spins out to Hart right wing. To Kaiser, time of the key as we approach 4 minutes to play here in the third. Cheney leads by 5, 25-20. Fowler, bully ball in the paint, out to Kaiser right wing. And almost a near steal as Harp saves it. It's into the front court. Grimes here near wing to Horsch against Thomas. Jack, free throw line, out to Grimes left wing. Hunter right-handed dribble to the top, bounce pass Fowler near baseline. Fowler looking to go to work, spins. Fowler to the cup left side, missed the bunny, rebound out of bounds to Andale.
Good try by Caden Fowler, using a lot of energy for only getting what we've gotten, 2 points. We've used a lot of energy. They're coming out with a little bit better, more spirit. Their guards have been causing us problems. Cheney's back to their trademark man-to-man.
Gregory Johnson and Albers back in for Cheney. 3.5 to go in the third quarter, 25-20. Favor of Cheney. Fowler and Harp out as Stanley and Kupker back in. Horsch, low post to a cutting Kupker. Sam fouled. Sam got fouled, and 2 free throws for Kupker.
You can see a difference. We're a little bit better, obviously, when you have Jack Horsch back on the floor. We move around a little bit better with him out there, so that's a very positive. Now, we just got to be able to convert here a little bit.
Kupker short on the first. Sam coming in, the 6'2 senior at 57%. The foul was on Graham Gregory, his first team foul number 1. Second one, Kupker, nothing but net. Splits the pair, it's down to 4. 25-21 Cheney, 3:11 to play here in the third from Halstead. Johnson with it here near wing. A skip pass to Gregory left wing. Now McDaniel against Kaiser. Albers with it, time of the key. They feed it into Thomas, low post right side. Thomas, runner, yes, over Horsch. Wade Thomas with 10, he's the first in double figures. And Cheney with its largest lead of the game at 27-21 with 2:42 to go here in the third. Bruce Kaiser, time of the key. Now to Noah Stanley, right wing. Jack Horsch in the far corner, right in front of Coach Buchanan. Hunter Grimes with it against Quade Thomas. Hunter in the paint, out to Stanley, time of the key. Noah wants a 3. That rattles in for Noah Stanley.
Perfect time for that. Needed a little spark here on offense. Nice job, Noah Stanley.
His 4th 3 of the year, and he hit one yesterday, too. Cheney leads by 3, 27-24, and a foul on Sam Kupker. Sam's first, team foul number 2 on Andale.
Quade Thomas is a little bit unique. He's very tough, but he always drives better to his left than to his right.
Yep. Fowler and Hart back in. Grimes and Kaiser coming out.
Cheney has a big, huge advantage inside, and right now they've only taken advantage with Thomas in there once or twice, and so if he continues to play on the outside, if he ends up posting inside, I'm not sure Andale would have a...
Into Toller to the cup, he gets an and one. Toller gets an and one, and he was fouled at 1:58 to go. Foul is on Noah Stanley, his first, team foul number 3. I don't know if Reese Toller took an extra step there to get this one, and the free throw is short. Offensive rebound to Kane, put back is in.
Yeah, the front line's causing problems right now. Cheney's taking advantage of their size inside.
7-point lead, Cheney. 31-24, minute 41 to go in the third. In the Fowler, low post right side. Fowler against Kane. Fowler to the cup, layup. It's off the window and in for Caden. Fowler went to work.
He went some of their own medicine. He did a good job. Probably got fouled, but that's okay. Strength, very important.
Back to 5, 31-26 Cheney with 1:20 of play here in the third. A good one here to wrap up the Rupp tournament this year. McDaniel, baseline, right side. Out to Toller, far corner, up top, Thomas. Thomas gonna take a 3, off the back iron. Rebound, Caden Fowler for Andale.
Two good plays in a row by Caden Fowler.
His 6th rebound, a minute to go in the third. Stanley, far corner, Noah, out to Fowler, right wing, up top, Harp. Andale trying to get within 3 again. Out to Horsch, left wing, Jack in the paint, 14-footer straight away, in and out, Caden Fowler rebound, put back, blocked there by Toller. He got it back though.
Good play, Caden Fowler, way to battle, another good assist from him. Noah Stanley, gotten 5 this quarter.
He had 5 yesterday, 2. Noah with 5. Andale down 3, 31-28 into Thomas, and a layup from the right side is good for Thomas. Thomas with 12 as Kupker trying to draw a charge. It's back to 5, 33-28 Cheney with 13 seconds to go as Andale looking for the final shot of quarter number 3. Kupker right wing. Kupker looking to go, 5 seconds. Kupker, runner, right side.
Nice
off the
play,
window and
Sam
in.
Kupker, what you needed.
35-30, and we have a whistle Or what do we got? We have a whistle. Nothing.
It's just end of quarter.
Okay.
Good experienced refereeing right there.
Yes, 33-30. Cheney leading. We go to the fourth in a minute. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Our mission at Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys is adding empowerment to injury.
We had a recent case with a father and a minor daughter that were involved in an accident, and they called us and they had the same question. And they were mostly concerned with just getting the medical bills paid. Thankfully, through our representation, we were able to do that for them, to get the medical bills paid, and also to compensate them for their pain, suffering, and mental anguish as well.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
Hey there, fellow farmers. This is Jonathan Danzel with Integrity Ag. Whether you're dealing with nitrogen leaching, phos and micronutrient tie-up, or struggling with hard-to-kill weeds, we offer products and solutions that work. With high phos prices today, ask about our air drill ready humic and fulvic acid and black gypsum products to unlock the tied-up phos out in your fields. We're also your area Pivot Bio and LG Seeds dealer. Check us out on the web at www.integrityagcells.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
Back with the fourth quarter as Cheney will send out McDaniel, Toller, Lynch, Thomas, and Kane. Andale sends out Horsch, Stanley, Grimes, Fowler, Kaiser.
And Cheney goes back with the start of the quarter, so they don't. Andale can't run a set play, their man set play. They're bringing back in a 2-1-2.
Andale can cut it to one or tie with a 3. Stanley, kick ball. Kick ball is called, stays with the Indians. It was off of Lynch on the kick. Andale will again get it in front court. They'll play it right beside their own bench. Well, each team is led by as many as 7 in this contest. Stanley gets to the Horse left wing. Kaiser for the tie here near corner. No, didn't even draw iron, but rebound to Hunter Grimes. Hunter puts it up, blocked there by Toller. Rebound out of bounds off of Hunter.
Still, good job, Hunter Grimes. Don't get discouraged. Keep going at him.
He's got 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 points.
Good block by Toller, though.
Yep, he's got a big couple blocks here in this game. 33-30, Cheney. 30 seconds in, then to Thomas, low post right side, deflected, out to McDaniel, now Lynch for 3. Yes, rattles in for Alex Lynch. Lynch has 7, back to 6 for Cheney. 36-30 with 7:14 to go. Still a 2-possession game here in Halstead. Stanley, time to key, Grimes screen. Stanley right wing. Needs some help, spins, needs some help, gets to the Kaiser here near wing. Bounce pass, it is loose and picked up there by Cheney. Picked up there by Reese Toller. Now Cheney looking for their largest lead of the game now. Their largest lead came at 31-24. Here's Kane, gets it over to McDaniel left wing. McDaniel looking to work out to Toller right wing. Toller left-handed dribble to Kane, almost lost the handle, left side lane. He still lost it to the floor. It's going to be out of bounds off Cheney. And it is Andale ball.
Poor Aiden Kane, he tried everything to find the handle to that one. He went off his hands, his foot, and he never could get it. But
timeout Andale at 30, and we'll just keep it right here.
Okay. So you've got to answer every time Cheney, they come back and answered every time that Andale's gotten to 3 points. Cheney's come back and executed and got a big 3 right there from Lynch, one of their best shooters. So this is the answer. Come on now. This championship game, can you follow that up? That's what we're going to find out here in this fourth quarter.
Grant Williams just announced they're going to do an abbreviated version of the award. So and as we mentioned earlier, we'll do an abbreviated AdAstraRadio.com locker room show once this game concludes. Cheney leads 36-30 with 6:31 to go. Let's thank our Andale boosters, Hutchinson Community College, Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing, First National Bank, Prairie Land Partners, Bullseye Irrigation, Heartland Soil Services, Jonathan Dansel, Integrity Ag, Andale Ready Mix, Idea Tech 37, Prentco, Burkamp Insurance, People's Bank and Trust, Ania Cleaners, Powell Law, The Hub, JP Wigan, and Great Clips. Sam Harp came back in.
Cheney staying 2-1-2 because Andale still hasn't shown they're going to be consistent with shooting the ball. Cruz Kaiser hasn't made a 3 tonight, hasn't even scored.
Nope, after hitting 3 yesterday. Sam Harp with the basketball, bounce past Grimes inside the arc, gets it back out. Sam Harp with a Grimes screen. Kaiser, entry pass, Jack Horch, layup right side, good. Good find from Cruz there.
Nice set play. Coach Buchanan's run that for several years there against zone. It just took a little bit to get it executed.
6 points for Horch, 36-32. Cheney, 5:58 to go. Thomas, baseline jumper right side, yes.
They did the same. Nice execution by Cheney. Quaid's coming alive.
Yep, 14 for him. Out to Sam Harp, right wing, 38-32. And they get Kaiser stepping on the baseline right in front of his teammates. And you don't want to have silly turnovers like that in a clutch situation like this. As Stanley comes back in for Harp. 5:45 to play here from Halstead. Cheney leads by 6, 38-32. McDaniel across the Dragon logo here at midcourt to Quade Thomas, who has got 14. At the right elbow, out to Lynch. Lynch looking to go. Right side layup. No, missed it. Rebound, Kane. Put back, no. He's fouled. He'll get 2 free throws.
We talked about this earlier against this front line of Cheney. They do such a good job. Offensive rebound. See, we relaxed. We were trying to rebound with one person. Won't work.
Hunter Grimes is first. Team foul number 1 on Andale. Here is Kane to the free throw line. He's got 6. Free throw is short. Here's Albers back in for Cheney. As Toller's going to sit down. One more for Kane. Could extend it back to 7. Second one rattles out. Rebound Thomas, he tips it in. A huge putback there by Quade Thomas. And we have a foul on this end, as I got to get that into the iPad. 40-32, an 8-point lead now for Cheney. A foul on the end of the floor on Kane, his 3rd. Team foul number 1.
You can see how valuable Jack is against his zone. He's willing to take it to him and penetrate the zone. Gives opportunities for everybody.
Free throw too strong for Jack Horch. Foul is on Kane, his 3rd. Team foul number 1. He'll come out as Toller comes back in. Jack Horch with 1 more, looking for point number 7. Second one, Jack in and out. Rebound to Toller. 40-32. Cheney leads by 8 with 5:13 to go. McDaniel across the timeline to Lynch left wing. To Albers, out to Thomas. Thomas looking to go, spins. Out to Albers, left wing. Albers out to Lynch, straight away, a deep 3 off the back iron. Rebound to Caden Fowler. Andale looking to get another here. Cruz Kaiser. Don't necessarily need a 3 in a hurry. There's a lot of game left. Grimes to Fowler, baseline here near side, out to Jack Horch. Jack looking at attack, out to Kaiser. Far corner, a 3. Rainbow 3 from Kaiser. Cruz finally gets one to drop. Horch finds him. It's down to 5. Full timeout. Andale, the Indians down 5, 40-35 with 4:27 remaining. Back in 30 seconds. This is coverage of mid-season tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Has superior service, quality concrete, and cutting-edge equipment. Whether it's residential, commercial, or industrial jobs, large or small, they do it all. For your next concrete job, call today, 316-832-0063. Andale Ready Mix. This mud's for you. Andale Construction offers rolled compacted concrete, cement soil stabilization, and dirt services. They pride themselves on delivering products of paramount quality while maintaining the highest standards in order to achieve the best quality product and service for our customers. To see how Andale Ready Mix and Andale Construction can help you with your next project, go to Andale Ready Mix or AndaleConstruction.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
40-35 Cheney with 4:27 to go. Stream live audio and video with the Ad Astra Radio app powered by NextTech Wireless. Latest phones and devices at the best prices.
Okay, you worry about here if you're on Andale. You know they're going to come out and run a set play. You worry if 24 is going to get it inside where he's really strong. on Cheney's side. You're saying, hey, we're going to execute. We got time. We got a 5-point lead, and we can solve this by simply taking the ball back inside, because that's where they did the damage this quarter.
McDaniel, Toller, Lynch, Thomas, Kane, the 5 for Cheney. Kaiser, Horsch, Stanley, Grimes, and Fowler, the 5 for the Indians, applying some pressure in the backcourt. Lynch to Thomas, far side across the timeline. Toller almost lost it. Slid, gets it back off to Lynch, left wing. Now McDaniel with it. Now Lynch, right wing. Now McDaniel into Thomas, low post right side. Out to McDaniel, right wing. Now Thomas with it, baseline. Deflected, Thomas lost it. It is stolen by Caden Fowler, and a foul on Kane, his 4th, and he's frustrated. It's team foul number 2 on Cheney.
Yeah, good deflection. Did a good job keeping it away from Quade Thomas. Cheney goes back to full court pressure man.
As Albert's coming back in for Kane, who just picked up number 4 with 4 minutes to go. The Cheney lead is 5. And an errant pass by Jack Horsch was trying to look for Fowler, and a turnover for the Indians. They give it right back. Lynch the inbound to the right of us. We view it 10 rows above the floor. Wade Thomas against Jack Horsch. Got it poked away, loose. Thomas still picked it up. Now Lynch a corner 3. No, backside rebound. Albers and puts it back in. Eli Albers with 3 and a whistle. The lead is 7 for Cheney at 42-35. The 3rd team foul on the Cardinals here. Foul is on Lynch, his first team foul number 3. Well, Dan, this could get very interesting if Andale can get in the bonus here. With Cheney with 2 fouls before they can send the Indians to the free throw line. Kaiser top of the key. The Jack Horsch left wing, a 3. Swish for Jack!
Another set call by Andale. They're executing well in their set plays. Coach Buchanan coming up with a 3 opportunity for Jack.
9 for Horsch, 42-38 Cheney. 3:17 remaining. Albers left wing to Toller at the top of the key, swinging around. Right wing Lynch. Indians looking for a stand here. Up top, Quade Thomas to Albers. Lost the handle, picked up by Kaiser. Andale looking to run. 3 minutes to go, down 42-38. Don't necessarily need a 3 here in a hurry. Grimes inside. Grimes looking to go, bully ball. Out to Jack Horsch here in the near corner. Baseline, kicks it to Stanley, who had to reel it in. Entry pass in the Fowler, low post right side against Thomas. Fowler, out, bounce pass out to Horsch with 2:38 to go. Horsch looking to go. Deflected, loose, picked up there, still loose, picked up, and picked up there by Cheney. It's a held ball if Cheney's on the arrow.
That was time. Cheney did a great job. They took away all execution by Andale, but that opposite Andale, that was your chance. You had to execute right then and there.
Kane coming back in for Albers, timeout called. It's a full, I believe. No, it's a 30, and we'll just keep it right here. 2:31 remaining. Cheney up 4, 42-38.
Okay, this is important here. You see what's going on now. We've got 2:31, no shot clock. So now, if you're Cheney, how do you handle this? You're going to try to run clock, or you're going to try to go ahead and attack and try to increase the lead quickly. But very likely they're going to take their time and try to get the ball inside. Cheney's had big success by getting offensive rebounds, see? And so, Andale, you got to understand, every possession's huge. We're not rebounding as a team right now if you're talking on Andale's side.
Well, still plenty of time with 2:31 remaining. A 2-possession game here.
Only 1 team foul for Andale. They can stay pretty aggressive. Nobody's in foul trouble.
Yep. McDaniel, Toller, Lynch, Thomas, Kane, the 5 for Cheney, Kaiser, Grimes, Stanley, Horsch, and Fowler. The 5 for Andale. Lynch out to Thomas, left wing, a 3. He hit another. Thomas has 19. 45-38. Cheney with 2:15 to go. Jack Horsch, right wing, skip past the Kaiser left wing. He wants an answer. Aribaldo, but Fowler rebound. Double team put back, no. But Caden will go to the line.
Great awareness by Caden Fowler.
Still
be able to get that offensive rebound.
Foul is on Thomas. That is his second.
That's a lot of confidence by Wade Thomas, up by 5, took a wide open 3, but still takes a lot of confidence.
Caden Fowler line, first one nothing but net. He's got 9 points and 10 rebounds. Cuts the deficit to 6, back to 2 possessions. One more, Caden Fowler trying to get the 10 here. Second one, got them both, 45-40. Here's Sam Kupker coming in for Grimes. Now Sam Kupker, it's a moment for him to step up here. As you know, Hunter Grimes is going to have to come back into this game, but bringing in Kupker, he gets a steal. Sam Kupker brings a spark off the bench in a hurry. Here's Jack Horst for 3, right wing missing. Rebound picked up there by McDaniel, and Andale had a chance to get it to 1 possession. Here's a lob, and it's off the backboard. Rebound picked up there by Stanley. Here comes Andale to Horsch. He lost it. It is stolen away by Lynch. And now, whistles and timeout called by Cheney. With 1:36 remaining. Still a 5-point game, 45-40.
That's too bad. 2 opportunities there. Ended up with an open 3, but a quick one. But then 2 turnovers in after loose balls. So got to do a better job down the stretch there with the ball. Cheney's really going to be patient here because they're Andale. Hopefully they get a little double team going. Don't try to just foul. I hope you're trying to double team, get a deflection. You're no sense just coming out fouling. That's not going to help. You're going to try to get steals with deflections.
Yep. Let's thank our Andale boosters real quick. Again, Hutchinson Community College, Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing, First National Bank, Prairie Land Partners, Bullseye Irrigation, Heartland Soil Services, Jonathan Dansel, Integrity Ag, Andale Ready Mix, Idea Tech, 37 Print Co., Bergkamp Insurance, People's Bank and Trust, Ania Cleaners, Pile Law, The Hub, JP Wigan, and Great Clips. Again, our next broadcast after tonight will be Tuesday night, a non-league game for Andale as they'll head to Augusta for a 7:30 game, and coverage will begin at 7:15.
Okay, Andale had success last time. Sam Cooper comes up with a steal on the press. Got to keep the pressure on him. If you get a chance, you double.
Thomas will inbound. Inbounds to Lynch. Andale applying the pressure with 1:31 to go. There's another deflection. And loose, out of bounds off of Andale.
They had a deflection, had a chance earlier on one. Not that one, but the other one. Still, if you get a chance with the ball in the corner, you double.
Inbounds to Thomas, the high hand with 19. If Cheney wins this, he's most likely going to be the tournament MVP. And Kane lost it, stolen away by Hart. Horsch looking to go all the way, layup is good.
Great job.
Jack Horsch with 11. It's down to 3, another deflection. It stays with Cheney, 1:10 to go. Cheney leads 45-42. Can the Indians force overtime and go to overtime for a second time in just over a span of 24 hours?
Here again, you take your opportunities and try to double when you can here. Right there, you should have an opportunity. Good.
Lynch stole it, stole away, Jack. Jack to the cup, right side. He gets another layup, 13. It's down to 1, 45-44 minutes to go. And the Indian faithful across the way in the student section love it. Timeout called. The Indians within a point, 45-44, 59.7 to go. Let's get a 30-second break in. We're back in 30 seconds. This is coverage of mid-season tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
At Hutch CC, I learned way more than what was in the books. Small classes, real support, and friends who feel like family. It gave me the confidence to chase what's next. Your future begins at hutchcc.edu.
At My Great Clip Salon, I get to use my skills as a stylist to make you look and feel great. It's important to me to listen to what customers want, and seeing them light up at the end of their cut, that's what I love about my job. I'm Katie, and I'm a Great Clip Salon stylist.
Ad Astra Radio.
A dramatic finish coming here from Halstead. Cheney leads 45-44, but Andale has gotten 2 steals They are causing chaos with their full court pressure.
What you like here is, see, they didn't come out and think, okay, we're down by 5, 7, we're just going to foul. No, they know they can get steals, and so you stay with your deflections. The only time you foul right now is if a person has a wide open shot underneath the basket. Otherwise, you play for deflections.
Kupker, Harp, Kaiser, Horsch, and Grimes, the 5 for Andale. McDaniel with it, needs some help. They need to get it across. They do with a few seconds to spare with 50 to go. Lynch needs some help. Out to McDaniel, top of the key. Hasn't scored this game. To Thomas, 42 seconds. McDaniel inside the arc to Toller in the near corner. Bounce pass.
There it is.
It was picked up there by McDaniel. Again, the Indians, and they foul as Andale does have some fouls to give. It is on Jack Horsch, his third. It's team foul number 2, 32.7 to go.
Cheney's trying to avoid double teams. Andale needs to use more double teams.
Yep.
They had chances in the corner there to do it more than once.
Coach Buchanan wants a full timeout. Let's get another 30 in, 45-44. Cheney with 32.7 remaining in this basketball game. Back in 30, this is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Here's a bright idea, streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTech has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTech has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Stream without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Get fast, modern IdeaTech internet at ideatech.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
32.7 remaining here. Cheney leads by 1, 45-44. Cheney has it in front court.
Okay, here's what's going to happen here. Cheney's going to try to get things going here and avoid double teams. Andale's trying to get double teams. If Cheney scores, if you're Andale, you just take it at him because your best hope is to get an open 3 in the open court. But first, you're trying for deflections.
Toller will inbound for Cheney to the right of us with 32.7 to go. Inbounds to McDaniel, right wing. Andale looking for a stop, and Kaiser fouled him.
See, that's a mistake.
First team foul number 3.
You don't want to try to do that. You just simply want to double him. You had him there. All you had to do is keep him in the double team. Don't foul him.
Now with 29.9 on the timer. Toller again the inbound. Inbounds to Thomas, left wing. 28 seconds. Thomas needs some help baseline to Kane. Layup blocked there by Harp, but Kane going in line for Cheney, and this is someone you want to see at the free throw line if you're an Andale fan.
So on the second one, you got to make sure that you are concentrating, blocking out. He's going to put in Caden Fowler to make sure he gets a block out on the second free throw.
Sam Harp with his second, team foul number 4, Aiden Kane to the line. 6 points for him. The first one on the way is too strong. Andale got to try to box out here. As here's Caden Fowler coming in for Sam Kupker, has played some big minutes here down the stretch.
You'd think Quaid is the better rebounder, but really we've had trouble blocking out number 2 here. That's where we've had the trouble,
Toller.
blocking out Toller.
Kane trying to put Cheney up too. Second one is in. 46-44. Cheney with 24 seconds to go. Kane with 7. 46-44 Cheney, 18 seconds to go. Sam Harp gets over 100 Grimes right wing. To Cruz Kaiser with 12. Swing around to Harp. 10 seconds. Jack Horsch, deep 3 from the top. Missed it. Rebound Kaiser. 5 seconds. And a timeout for Andale with 3.9. Jack looked like he got fouled there, but it was too strong. They got the rebound and got it back with 3.9 to go. We'll keep it right here.
Great opportunity. That was really a great execution. Andale come down and ran their set for Jack to get that wide open 3. All right, good free throw shot by Kane down there. That was a big difference right here. Okay, so now you're up by 2, Cheney. Your job is to make sure they only shoot it from, you contest it, but you don't foul. Andale, here's your chance. You've been executing. You've tried these in practice. It's different, of course, in games, but you're going to try these in practice and see if you can get this done. probably, I know one of the plays is they throw it into Cruz Kaiser underneath, and then he flips it back out to Jack for an open 3. So that's a possibility. Either way, I hope Jack Horsch gets a chance here to take a shot. That's what you're hoping. And if you do, another opportunity is don't be afraid to let Jack take it to the hole and see if they're going to foul you.
They're going to inbound here near side. 46-44. Cheney leads with 3.9 seconds remaining.
Okay, both teams with 14 fouls. So either way, no matter what type of foul it is, it's 2 shots.
Sam Harp will inbound here down low of us. Harp, Fowler, Grimes, Horsch, Kaiser, the 5 for the Indians. McDaniel, Toller, Lynch, Thomas, Kane, the 5 for, they lob it in, is Jack, runner, going in, 1.8, and we're going to overtime for a second straight game. 46 all. We got to put 4 more minutes on the board for the Rupp Invitational. Jack Horsch, a hero. 46 all. We're back in a minute. This is coverage of Midseason Tournament Week, presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Partner with a staffing agency that puts you first. Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing offers top weekly pay, full benefits, and a nurse-owned team that's available 24 hours a day. Whether you want travel, local, contract, or PRN shifts, let Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing help you find the right fit so you can focus on providing that exceptional patient care. Apply now with Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing at ckmedicalstaffing.com.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed? Tired of overpaying with online companies? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Co. in Hutch. Come see us and get your shirts printed locally. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
Ad Astra Radio.
Overtime for a second consecutive night here in Halstead. Put 4 more minutes on the board. Kaiser and Thomas will jump center circle. What a game here in Halstead. Tap is controlled, loose, and picked up there. It's deflected, still loose. It's picked up by Cheney, and now they said okay, it's out of bounds. It was a flexion off Hunter Grimes to start overtime.
Okay, the advantage of not fouling down the stretch. Look up there, and everybody's still available for Andale.
Yeah.
You didn't put yourself in bad foul trouble by fouling down the stretch.
Remember, Dan, Andale had 2 team fouls last night against Garden Plain, and Garden Plain was in the bonus. Thomas to the cup, underhanded hook, a hoop and a harm from the left side. Thomas does it again. 21 looking for 22. Cheney back on top.
Obviously, he's one of the best players in 3A, and so he's saying, okay, I'm going to take charge here for a little bit. But you got to match that defensively. You had a chance there to get down and move your feet, and we didn't do it.
Bonus for Cheney, the remainder of overtime. And each team gets 1 additional timeout. Free throw for Thomas, it's in. He's got 22. It's a 3-point game at 49-46 Cardinals with 3:40 to go. Kaiser in the Grimes, low post left side. Hunter double team, and he's fouled. And 2 free throws coming up for the Indians.
And if it's on 25, that's 5 for them.
It is on Kane. He is done. He fouls out of the game at 3:37 in OT. And now they'll go small with Albers coming in for him.
Kane is such a good player.
Yes.
He's such a good high school player because he plays with so much energy. He's very important for any high school team.
Hunter Grimes to the free throw line here. Eyes the mark on the first. It is too strong. Now it's still a 1-possession game no matter what happens with the second free throw here. Grimes with 5 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Second one, Grimes. And too strong. Rebound, Reese Toller for Cheney. Cardinals still up 3, 49-46 with 3:32 to go. Deflected, loose, almost stolen away by Andale. Now the Indians have to play straight up defense here. Lynch in between the circles against Jack Horsch. To Thomas. Now right, left wing, it's Albers against Hunter Grimes. McDaniel, they get into Wildman. Thomas takes a couple dribbles, missed the bunny from the right side, but Thomas going back to the line with 22 points. Foul on Kaiser, his third. 3:10 remaining. Wade Thomas, what a night for him. 22 points. And Dan, you mentioned one of the best players in 3A and short on the front end.
Yeah, he's a very good athlete, very good basketball player, making it tough for Andale tonight.
Yes. One more, Quade Thomas looking for point number 23, switched it home. 23 for Quade Thomas. Cheney back up for 50-46 with 3:06 remaining. Plenty of time here from Halstead. Horsch at the top, bounce past Sam Harp. Don't necessarily need a three as Harp dribbles it back. Near the midcourt stripe, but in front court. Fowler screen to Horsch. Left wing fires the three. No, too strong. Rebound picked up there by Lynch. Here comes Cheney looking to extend their 4-point lead. Thomas, right wing, swings over to McDaniel. McDaniel gets over to Toller, top of the key. With 2:32 remaining in overtime. There's a Toller screen to Thomas, top of the key. Thomas looking to go work against Kaiser. Thomas almost lost it, layup right side. Crawled off on him. He got it back though, missed it again. Rebound Fowler.
Great effort by Caden Fowler. He didn't give up on the play.
And Andale gets it on the arrow at 2:14 to go.
That could be a huge play. We'll see how it goes down the stretch here after that. But 46-50, good play by Caden Fowler. Got to execute here if you are Andale right now.
Sam Harp across.
Cheney playing 2-1-2.
Sam Harp in front court. Sam need some help. Sam needs some help. It's to the Jack Horsch with 2 minutes to go in overtime. Cheney up 4, 50-46. Sam Harp top of the key. The Grimes swing it to Kaiser, right corner, a deep three. He hit it! Cruz Kaiser delivers with another three.
Another Zono play. They've run it for years, and it worked again.
Down to 1, 50-49. Cheney with 100 seconds to go, and Horsch gets called with a foul, and Jack's fourth, and that will send Diedrich McDaniel to the free throw line, someone who hasn't scored yet for the Cardinals.
Okay, got to move your feet. You got to remember, you are only down by 1. Just play defense. But now the problem is, can you block them out even if there is a missed free throw?
McDaniel to the line with 1:38 remaining in overtime. Free throw is off the back iron.
And I need to remember that. Number 1 didn't look very confident right there for him.
6-foot senior Diedrich McDaniel has not scored here. Fowler and Grimes looking to box out here. Hopefully off a miss. Second one, McDaniel too strong. Chasing down the rebound is Caden Fowler. Caden with 13 rebounds. Andale looking for the lead again. 50-49. Fowler looking to play bully ball. Low post right side. Fowler puts it up, missed it. Rebound picked up there by Toller. Now Cheney can slow it down with 1:20 to go, up 1. 50-49. Thomas, left wing, gonna try to hold it. To Lynch. Lynch looking to go. And McDaniel looking to go out to Albers. Albers, step in jumper is missing. Rebound, Sam Harp on the backside.
Their possession.
Yes, you mentioned, Dan, it's Cheney's on the arrow.
And they're saying now that maybe Andale may with the 5. They may, if one touches it, they may ask him to try to make another free throw.
1 minute to go in overtime. Thomas the inbound out to Lynch. 1 minute to go in overtime. Thomas in the paint, looking to go work. Puts it up, good, and a foul. Thomas does it again. Most likely going to be the MVP of this tournament. Thomas with 25, looking for 26, a 3-point lead. Foul is on Fowler, his second. I am impressed with Quade Thomas. When I watched Cheney last night, I was impressed. 25 looking for 26 and hit the free throw. Quade Thomas, only a junior, with 26. 4-point lead, Cheney. 53-49 with 51 seconds to go in overtime. Cruz Kaiser looking to go. Don't necessarily need a three. Sam Harp lost it. Sam Harp got it back, though. Got fouled, though, by Diedrich McDaniel. That is his first. And Sam Harp will step to the free throw line to maybe try to cut this 4-point lead to 2. Sam Harp was big yesterday, coming off a season-high 15.
To the line, number 22, Sam Harp.
Jim got quiet in a hurry, Dan. Sam Harp takes a couple dribbles. 5 points for Sam, looking for 6. Rattles in. Now down to 3.
Important free throws. We missed our last 2. Sam stepped up and making this one. Okay, so now Cheney's going to try to take care of the basketball, and Andale's saying if number 1 touches it, we're fouling him.
Second one, Harp got a shooter's touch and in. 7 points for Harp. Kupker coming in for defensive purposes as they're going to take out Jack Horsch.
With his 14 fouls.
Timeout Cheney.
4 personal fouls, excuse me.
Yep. Timeout Cheney with 44 seconds remaining in overtime.
Full
Cheney up
timeout.
2. We'll just keep it right here, Dan.
Okay, so now you've got the game back down to 2 points. Andale's been scrapping all the way, trying to come from behind in order to do this. Sam Cooper's back in. He's did a good job trying to get deflections. Cheney's got to figure out a way to get the ball to Quade Thomas, obviously. And now you're trying to say, hey, we're going to make sure he doesn't catch it and somebody else touches the basketball. So this is a good part. This is interesting to see how well your players can handle pressure right here.
53-51. Cardinals up 2 with 44 seconds to go.
Okay, if they end up, let's say they come down here and let's say they end up, it'll probably be a free throw situation here pretty quick. Okay, even if you end up down, 3, let's say, Andale's got to remember, if you'll just take it at them, that's easier than against set defense. So either way, even if they score, what you want to do is take it at them on an open court.
Yep. McDaniel will do the honors to inbound for Cheney, so then that takes him away from fouling him. They brought in Sam Johnson as well. Here's Lynch with it.
Now's your chance right there.
They took out Toller, and they did foul him. They did foul Diedrich McDaniel. 2 free throws coming up for him.
This is what we talked about. You got to play above expectations. 1, he's nervous, but he's got to see if he can make one of these.
Cruz Kaiser's 4th. Here's Diedrich McDaniel to the free throw line for the 2nd time. Free throw on the way. He hit one there. Calm and collected on that one. Here's Reese Toller back in.
And here we go. You got to be able to block out if you're Andale.
Jack Horsch back in.
And you take it at him. If you're down by 4, you just take it at him and go get the layup.
McDaniel looking for point number 2. Missed it. Rebound loose and picked up and saved by Cheney. And McDaniel comes up with it. Or Thomas. Now 31 seconds.
Now you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You don't foul him.
Yep,
you do it anybody but him.
Now McDaniel now.
Don't foul him.
Yeah, Kaiser missed it. Now Sam Hart fouled him. Sam's 3rd. 2 free throws coming up for Quade Thomas. Most likely going to be the MVP of this tournament. Look, has 26 here and delivers in a critical moment. He's delivered here in overtime.
You can see how important being able to rebound right there. I know it was a long rebound, but Andale had opportunities to get the ball.
Thomas, nothing but net on the first.
Okay, going to be down by 4 or 5. Same difference. You take it at him, go get layups. Don't worry about it unless you get a wide open 3.
A 4-point lead for Cheney. Second one, yes, hit them both. 28 points for Quade Thomas. 56-51, Cheney with 17 seconds to go in overtime. Harp gets off the Grimes, shot fake left side, fouled in the act by Thomas. Thomas is 3rd, and Grimes will shoot 2.
Okay, obviously right here, you have to make both of these and hope you can get some deflection after this.
Grimes to the free throw line, 5.6 rebounds, 5 assists for Grimes. Free throw for Hunter, short.
Free throws haven't been good to Andale tonight in the overtime.
They were good yesterday, but couldn't carry over into tonight. Second one, Grimes. Got it to roll. 6 points for Grimes.
Now you don't have a choice. You have to get deflections. You can't rely on fouling in order to get this done.
Kupker in, 12.4 in overtime. Cheney up 2 possessions at 56-52. Cheney inbounds to Lynch, who will bring it up here near side, and Harp fouled him. Sam's fourth. 2 free throws for Alex Lynch. And this is a game Andale's going to learn from, Dan.
Okay, what we ran into last time, of course, besides Quaid, then you got to be thinking about, I've got to get these rebounds on miss on the second one. But either way, very tough right now. Cheney's did a good job down the stretch here.
Yep. Alex Lynch to the free throw line for the Cardinals. Free throw is short. It leaves the door open momentarily. Horsch back in for Kupker. One more coming up for Lynch, looking for point number 8. Second one, too strong. Rebound out of bounds off of Toller. It goes to Andale with 9.3 to go. And the Indians got to go in a hurry. Harp across the timeline with 7. Harp out to Grimes. 3 seconds to the cup. Fouled with 1.3. Foul is on Toller. That's his first. 2 free throws, Hunter Grimes. With 1.3 to go, down 4. First one, good. Now on the second, do you want to have him miss it and then try to get an offensive rebound and kick out for 3 to maybe force 4 more minutes?
Yeah, at this stage, yeah, that's probably your only opportunity right here is to try to get a tip out and tip it hopefully clear to the 3-point line where someone can get an opportunity to make it.
56-53, Cheney on top, looking to get to 10-6 on the year. And they're off until February 3rd when they host Garden Plain. Well, Andale, they'll have the weekend to think about it with the weather coming. They'll play Tuesday night at Augusta. Well, Andale, if they suffer their 3rd loss of the year, 2 of their 3 losses will come to 3A schools, with the other one coming in the hands of Collegiate 2 weeks ago. The other loss coming December 12th against Valley Center. Grimes with the second. Coming up. With 1.3, it's got to be a tap out, and the shooter's got to be in motion in a hurry. So Hunter Grimes will step to the line for one more, looking for point number 8. It'd be a 2-point game that Grimes can connect. Second one on the way, missed off. Oh, he got it to drop though. 56-54, 1.3 to go, and now you burn a timeout here. You got to try to get a deflection, and then you got to heave it up. If you can get the steal. Let's keep it right here on the timeout by Andale.
Yeah, you're going to face guard. They're probably going to throw it deep. If they're smart, Cheney's going to make sure they throw it clear to the other end of the court. No way that you can score if you throw it down there and touch it. All you got to do is make sure you throw it down to this end, make sure one of your players touch it, and you're going to have victory for Cheney and a championship.
Yep. I mentioned Cheney looking for their first tournament title here in a couple of years. They last won it in 2024. As mentioned, Andale looking for that first Rupp tournament title since 2019. We do have the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show coming up once this game concludes. Get our hub brick up and play of the game and our player of the game, and we'll wrap it up here from Halstead and try to get out of here with the weather approaching, Dan. 56-54 Cheney, 1.3 remaining in overtime. McDaniel will inbound, and there's Sam Kupker in for defensive purposes again. They do have Jack Horsch in there. They took out Caden Fowler. They're looking at baseball pass and loose. Here's Grimes from half court. It doesn't draw iron, and Cheney will win this game 56-54 in overtime. A great game played by both teams here in the final of the Rupp Invitational, 56-54. And let's take a break, and we'll come back with the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. 56-54, Cheney beats Andale in overtime to win the Rupp Invitational Championship. Back after this. This is coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
You've been listening to coverage of Andale Indians basketball on Ad Astra Radio. Coming up, tonight's AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. The Andale Indians play on Ad Astra Radio.
On the court, every pass, shot, and rebound matters, just like every decision you make with your money. First National Bank is proud to support Andale Indians basketball because we know it takes teamwork, dedication, and hustle to win. Qualities we bring to our customers every single day. From checking accounts to loans, we're here to help you score big with your financial goals. First National Bank is first for you and for the Indians. First National Bank of Andale, always first for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Kansas legal team at Pyle Law handles cases in McPherson County and throughout the state of Kansas. Now is the time to call for your free consultation. This is Liz Pyle, and my husband Tom has over 25 years of experience in all matters relating to workers' compensation, car wrecks, and personal injury law. Tom takes the time to evaluate your options, inform you of your rights, and walks you through the complicated process of seeking compensation for your personal injuries or loss. Contact me at 620-241-9000, and I'll schedule your appointment with Tom today.
Winter chores don't stop, and neither do you. With a new John Deere Gator utility vehicle from Prairie Land Partners, getting the job done is a whole lot more comfortable. A heated cab that seats 3, a redesigned customizable cargo box, plus 4-wheel drive with up to 4,000 pounds of towing, making a machine you'll want to climb into. Special financing offers are available. Stop by or learn more online at prairielandpartners.com. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Prairie Land Partners. The hub where good times spin. Brick of it up where dreams begin. Brewed and baked just for you. The hub's the place for something true.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Back at Halstead, Cheney wins it 56-54 in overtime to win the 56th annual Adolph Rupp Invitational. Amanda Norris, our studio engineer, back in Hutchinson. Reed Huckins running the camera on Ad Astra TV. Alongside Dan Buchanan, I'm Dylan Sherwood. They have announced the competition, the skills competition. Reese Toller won the free throw competition, and Hunter Grimes won the three-point shooting contest. They announced the all-academic teams as
Sam Harp and Caden Fowler for Andale.
And Caden Fowler is going to be named to the all-tournament team. 22 points tonight, or 22 points Monday. He had 10 and 13 tonight, had 4 last night. And Cooper Eck, well-deserved for Cooper Eck. Had 20 last night in the heartbreaker. And Roman Nose, we saw him on Monday night. He was impressive in the first game. And Quade Thomas, well-deserved for Quade Thomas. Goes for 28 points tonight. Xander Ford. We know what Xander Ford can do. He's had a couple of 20-point games here. And the big fella from Winfield, legend Cyrus Riley.
From Andale, a 6-foot senior, Jack Horsch.
Jack Horsch also making the all-tournament team.
And from Cheney, a 6'2" junior, Aiden Kane.
And Kane will also be on the all-tournament team for Cheney.
In addition to this award, one has also been named the tournament's most outstanding.
And here is the tournament MVP.
Adolph Rupp Invitational Basketball Tournament MVP from Cheney High School, Quay Thomas.
And that is well-deserving for Quay Thomas, the tournament MVP. I mentioned 28 points in the championship game. 6'6" junior, and Cheney's going to be one to watch as they improve to 10-6 on the year. Andale drops to 9-3. So, Dan, let's take our first break here in the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. Our play and player of the game selection coming up as Cheney wins it 56-54 over Andale. We're back after this. This is coverage of midseason tournaments weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
The AdAstraRadio.com locker room show is next. Play and player of the game. Stream the Indians all season with live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
The new Reinke E3 uses high-strength steel because it's tried and true. Why mess with perfection? The industry's highest strength-to-weight ratio is used in all Reinke systems. At Reinke, you can take your pick from a range of materials to fend off corrosion and cater to your specific needs. Contact your local Reinke dealer, Bullseye Irrigation of Inman, today. Reinke uses common sense just like you do. Discover common sense. Discover the new E3. Bullseye Irrigation of Inman is your Reinke dealer. Reinke, more right than rain.
This Valentine's Day, show your car a little love at Hutch Auto Body. From minor dings to major repair, we treat every vehicle like our own. No surprises, just quality craftsmanship you can trust. Fall back in love with your ride today. Stop in at 16 East Avenue A in Hutch. Hutch Auto Body. First class service, on time, every time.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Back in Halstead, we continue with the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. Cheney again wins it over Andale 56-54 in overtime. As we mentioned, Quade Thomas and Aiden Kane on the all-tournament team, and for Cheney and Quade Thomas, the tournament MVP, and Caden Fowler, Jack Horsch on the all-tournament team for Andale. Dan, this is something to learn from for this team as they get ready for Tuesday in Augusta.
Yeah, we talked about this. Congratulations to Cheney for getting the championship. Very good job by them. They played in the overtime. They kept the lead throughout, so congratulations to them. Andale never did shoot the ball very well tonight, and that a lot of that's from Cheney, but even then, wide open shots just weren't able to convert in a lot of those from the outside as they challenged us. So overall, still, good job, fought back, got back into the game several times there after being down. So have a safe trip home, everybody, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, I guess Coach Buchanan is going to come up here real quick, so let's talk to Coach real quick. And Coach Jeff Buchanan here, and this was a tough-knit game, but you guys are going to learn from this one, and that was a really good ball game from start to finish.
Yeah, it was. Another good start on the night in the first quarter, but then we had our terrible second quarter again that got to us. Some bad turnovers. Didn't finish the quarter. We have a end of quarter we can get it down quick, and the turnover allowed them to get a three-pointer there at the end of the half. So. That's not how we wanted to go into halftime. We were trying to make a little spurt, and that kind of took the pizzazz out of it. But, credit to them at the end. We got some steals again, clawed our way back in after being down. The guys were moving and hitting some big shots when we had the opportunity. Cruz hit three, Jack hit threes. We got some big rebounds, and so we had the opportunity. But, when we didn't shoot it well from the free throw line, we didn't we lost some guys defensively, and a few turnovers got us. And we said before the game, in a championship, there's no shortcuts. You can't give them extra possessions. You can't give them extra opportunities. Every single possession matters, and every little one, could be the result of the game. And tonight it was. Hey, one possession different, and we got it. And there's a lot we could pick from throughout the game. So. But yep, hey, Cheney's a good team. They're doing a good job. A lot of athleticism there. Good physical team, and I thought our guys adjusted and gave ourselves a shot. But we'll get back at it next week with Augusta and see how we finish out.
Yeah, good position right now at 9-3. I know this is a goal to get this tournament title, but still, you feel like you guys are in a good position right now heading into the second half?
Yeah, we're playing some great spurts right now. We got a few things that we can fix, and that'll really change the outcomes of the game by good margin. So little things, we'll work hard in practice and see what we can get done.
Excellent, Coach. Thanks for the time. We'll see you Tuesday in Augusta.
Thank you.
Jeff Buchanan, Andale boys basketball coach, with us as the Indians fall here 56-54 in overtime to Cheney. Let's do the Hub Brick Oven play of the game featuring their world-famous Brick Oven Pizza. Get your grub at the Hub, 100 South Christian in Mountain Ridge. And Dan, do you think the shot, I know you're talking to your son, you want to do play and player of the game real quick and then can try to wrap it up here, take one more break and finish it out. Play of the game?
Obviously, you're with the putback to put it in overtime. Jack Horsch comes up with the play of the game. It was a set. It just happened to blunt. Instead of going to Cruz, it actually went off the rim. But still, the result was the same. Jack was supposed to get that one. It was supposed to be a pass from Cruz to him, but ended up it worked out, and that was the play of the game.
Yep. Jack Horsch with the shot that sent this game to overtime is the Hub Brick Oven play of the game featuring their world-famous Brick Oven Pizza. Get your grub at the Hub, 100 South Christian in Mountain Ridge. Time now for our player of the game, brought to you by Andale Ready Mix. This much for you. What do you got?
Not so much who scored the most out. I think Hunter Grimes did such a good job keeping battling, especially in the first half when things weren't going great for him in the second quarter. He ended up with quite a few. I know he had 8 points, probably had 6 to 8 rebounds. And so
6 rebounds, 5 assists.
All right, there you go. So
all right,
to me,
we'll go
that's
with that.
Player of the game. Player of the game.
Yep, Hunter Grimes, our player of the game, brought to you by Andale Ready Mix. This much for you. Dan, I'll let you go, and we'll see you Tuesday in Augusta. Let's take our final break here in the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. I'll give you the final statistics when we come back one final time here from Halstead as Cheney wins it. They win the Rupp Invitational 56-54 over Andale as they win it here tonight. Back one final time after this is the coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
More of the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show is next. Coming up, we'll name tonight's play and player of the game. Stream the Indians all season with live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Hi, this is Ryan Burkamp. At Burkamp Insurance Center, a member of Iron Insurance Partners, protecting what matters most has always been our mission. We are still rooted right here in your community, offering local service, trusted guidance, and a growing network of support. From farms to families to businesses, we are here to help you protect what matters most, because your hometown is our hometown. Call us today at 620-662-7067 or stop by and see us at 300 North Main Street, South Hutchinson.
Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.
Back one final time here from Halstead. Cheney again wins it 56-54 over Andale to claim the 56th annual Rupp Invitational. Let's go over the game numbers real quick. As first for Cheney, they get one in double figures. It was Quade Thomas with 28 on 10 of 16 shooting, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Reese Toller with 8, Alex Lynch with 7, Aiden Kane with 7, and Eli Albers with 3. Cheney goes 21 of 43 for 49%, 4-11 from 3. They go 8 of 21 at the free throw line, 39%, 23 rebounds, and 14 turnovers for Cheney, who improves to 9-7 on the year. For Andale, who drops to 9-3 on the year, 2 players in double figures, led by Jack Horsch with 15, 7 of 14 shooting, 10 points. Caden Fowler also has 13 rebounds in the game. Hunter Grimes with 8. Sam Harp with 7, Noah Stanley with 5, Sam Kupker with 3, and Cruz Kaiser with 6. Andale 19 of 41 from the field, 46%, 6 of 20 from 3, 30%. They go 10 of 16 at the free throw line for 63%. Andale rebounds the ball 28 times and has 16 turnovers, and that tallies up to a 56-54 victory for Cheney here tonight. Again, let's thank our Andale sports boosters real quick. Hutchinson Community College, Caring for Kansas Medical Staffing, First National Bank, Prairie Land Partners, Bullseye Irrigation, Heartland Soil Services, Jonathan Dancel, Integrity Ag, Andale Ready Mix, Idea Tech, 37 Print Co., Bergkamp Insurance, People's Bank and Trust, and Andale Cleaners, Pile Law, The Hub, JP Wigan, and Great Clips, all of our Andale sports boosters. Well, our next game coming up Tuesday night will still be with the boys, as they'll have their matchup with Augusta coming up Tuesday night from Hutter Gymnasium. We'll have coverage for you at 7:15, and the tip-off is at 7:30. I got to give a huge thanks to the administration, and Dan mentioned it earlier, and especially with Nick Barnes, athletic director here at Halstead, having to adjust the schedule and get these games in before the winter weather hits. So thank you to the Halstead administration here, and great hospitality here all week, and getting this tournament in and not having to play the finish of it next week. So next broadcast Tuesday night, Andale and Augusta from Hutter Gymnasium, 7:30 for game time. Coverage begins at 7:15. Special thanks to Amanda Norris back in Hutchinson running the show for us. And Reed Huckins, get ready in that stream. For Dan Buchanan, I'm Dylan Sherwood. Thanks for tuning in to coverage of midseason tournaments weeks presented by Hutch CC. As we'll talk to you on Tuesday. Everyone have a great weekend. Stay safe and stay warm. As once again, the final here from Halstead, the Cheney Cardinals win the 56th annual Rupp Invitational with a 56-54 win over Andale in overtime. We'll talk to you again Tuesday from Augusta. This has been coverage of midseason tournament weeks presented by Hutch CC on Ad Astra Radio.
Ad Astra Radio's high school sports coverage is streaming online at adastraradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app. Listen all season for Andale Indians basketball on Ad Astra Radio. This has been a presentation of the Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage. Ad Astra Radio, home to the Andale Indians.